Alright guys, let's talk about how you're going to get automatic power from the legs. Alright guys, effortless automatic power. Where does power come from on the surf? From the legs. So I want you to, for this video, forget about the upper body. We're going to tackle the legs and how you're going to get automatic power out of the legs. The first mistake that you are probably making is you're trying to force it. So if I can just have the camera a little bit more to the right. What many players do is they know that legs are there to generate power on the serve, but it's what they're doing is they're just trying to push hard with the legs, and it's just not automatic, just forcing it. The kinetic chain is just not working. Okay, so I want to give you two tips right away to make the knee bend, the power from the legs automatic. So the first mistake players make, they know that the back leg has to drop low. Okay, but it's very uncomfortable for the back leg to drop if my hip is stuck. Okay, so before you can actually drop and get power from the right leg, your hip needs to go forward. I mean, if you look at someone like Andy Roddick, it actually looks like he's going to go and sit on the court. Okay, and also this hip forward gives you a lot of power out of the hip this way. It gives you power out of the shoulder over shoulder. So if everything is not working together, it's going to be very hard for you to get that power. And the first way to get natural knee bend is to work with your body. And how do you work with the body? Is your hip needs to go forward. Okay, and it shouldn't be forced. Nothing should be forced, otherwise you're going to be stuck. Okay, let's see, before I show you about the back leg, let's see if you can see my hip. It's never been my strength, but I did have some, and if you bring in your foot, it's a little bit easier to have the hip forward. If you don't, you got to work on that, but then there's other benefits. So see if you can see my hip. Naturally, I'm not going to force it, and then I just get effortless power. So when the hip goes forward, you're initiating the automatic power. Okay, without this, you won't get power. Okay, jeez, I hit that ball very hard. It's working. So then from there, once you initiated the hip, it's automatic, it feels like it's flowing, then you can start focusing more on the back leg drive as well. So the hip is going, and then almost automatically the back leg starts dropping, and then I can explode into that ball. Okay, there. So that hip forward really makes a huge difference. Back leg falls in, and then from there everything happens automatically. So hip, back leg, and now this shouldn't be forced. It's almost like the next step from here, it will just start expanding onto the ball. Okay, the benefits there is you'll go up to the ball automatically, and everything will have more power automatically. Okay, remember, yes, your legs are the strongest part, and for you to have the strongest serve, you got to use the strongest part of the body. But if you force it, if you're outside of your biomechanics, it's not going to work. My champ, so to recap, it's just the hip and the back leg, and let the rest flow. Okay, that's how you get insane power out of the legs. And once you have power, what is the next step? Then you need to start getting rhythm. And if you want to know how to get 10 times more rhythm on your serve, check out this video.